Okay, welcome to Trust Fling. This is the 6th map in Chapter 2. And there are really only two routes here, both of which are just minor variations on each other. So I will go over the easier route first, and then a route that was slightly harder, but still not that hard. So for this route, while these panels are getting out of the way, you're going to want to shoot on this surface on that line. And then once the panels are out of your way, just hop over to this faith plate. Just kind of wait. Oh, whoops. I should have mentioned that. When you're on these faith plates, you can strafe to the right here, but then you will have to strafe out of the way of that original panel. So shoot there. If you strafe right and you don't get out of the way, you might get hit by that panel. Easiest way to avoid it is to just not touch any buttons. And once you've hit that shot, just hit that blue shot. You'll get stopped there. Make sure not to shoot this too low, otherwise you could go flying out. And then portal up there and hit that button. Once you've hit that button, shoot a portal there. A blue portal there. Land on this button. Wait for the panels to come up. Get back on that faith plate. Shoot a blue portal on your way there. And then go through this door. If you do it fast enough, you'll get to the door before this stuff comes down. But anyway, once you get through the door, even though dialogue is playing, I have it muted right now, you're going to want to enter the elevator as soon as possible. Because as you can see, the elevator goes down very fast. So, to show the route again, after you've shot that portal, it's just this. And one thing to note that I probably should have mentioned is that when you're over here, bee hopping on these panels has the potential to kind of glitch out and make you lose a jump if you're not careful. So the actual safer thing to do, and it doesn't lose any time, is wait till they're solid and then just jump off. Oh, also another thing. I never actually mentioned why you hit that button. There's a trigger on this button that if you hit it, it disables things like spheres from touching the button. Because when you hit the button, it's a bunch of junk that comes out of the dropper. But the junk can actually trigger the button. But they didn't want you to do that, I guess. So if you just hit this button, it disables that trigger and it makes that possible. Okay. Now there's a slightly harder route variation that I want to go over. When you're here waiting for the panels to go over, instead of shooting the portal there, shoot it on that line. If you want to make it a bit easier, you can shoot it a bit higher. And if you want to make it a bit faster, you can shoot it a bit lower. Up to you. But about on that line is a good place to start. I think my save is broken. But about on that line. That was weird. And then here, you want to hit the surface first, and then shoot a portal, and then strafe left out of it. Like that. That strafe is not that hard, but it can be a bit tricky, especially for beginners. So make sure you can get that consistently. And then once you hit the button, it's the exact same route. And again here, even though she's talking, enter the elevator as soon as possible. And that is all there is to Trust Fling.